Since ancient times, the vast universe has always been the territory of human exploration. People are eager to understand the laws of everything in the world and the relationship between man and universe through the mysterious sky. Their ambitions pass down to us as two different inventions: 12 horoscope signs and 12 zodiac signs. The Westerners believe the 12 constellations dividing the night sky affect the characters of people, providing a general classification and prediction of human behavior and destiny. The 12 Chinese zodiacal animals representing different years work in a similar way. Apart from that, people also desire to explore the relationship between man and nature in order to forecast the weather and to arrange farming and daily life. Therefore, we have 24 solar terms. Today, we still have 24 solar terms printed on our calendar. If you buy a Chinese calendar or download apps of this kind, this is what they are like.
Why are these Chinese characters under each date? Are they festivals?
Well, some of them are, but what you pointed here is not. This is one of the 24 solar terms, and what you see here is the lunisolar calendar, which is based on the tropical year and the synodic month. It used to be the most accurate calendar in the world.
Oh, really? I have never heard about it. Is it really as precise as what you said?
Of course, this is even endorsed by UNESCO. China's 24 solar terms knowledge in China of time and practices developed through observations of the sun's annual motion. The 24 solar terms is one of the representative lists of intangible cultural heritage of humanity. What's more, they even influence every aspect of our daily life, such as farming, dining, and our living habits.
Wow, that is incredible. Can you explain these terms to me? Like Chufon and Guyu here? How do they influence your life?
Sure, let's start with the story of rice. In terms of agriculture, the 24 solar terms forecast the weather and tell the farmers what to do. Let's take rice, one of the most important crops in China, as an example. Rain, rain, or 谷雨 in Chinese, originates from the old saying, rain brings up the growth of hundreds of grains, which shows that this period of rainfall is extremely important for the growth of crops. The grain rain signals the end of cold weather and a rapid rise in temperature. At this time, farmers, especially in North China Plain, will begin their growing season by transplanting early rice seedlings. There are two other solar terms directly named after the word grain, that is, rainfall and grain in ear. Can you guess what do they mean? Rainbuds, or 小满 in Chinese, represents a period where grain will reach its maturity but not totally mature yet. This is the driest period of the year and is important to keep the crops away from the dry, hot wind. It's also a perfect time to transplant semi-late rice seedlings. The arrival of grain in ear, or 芒种, signifies the ripening of crops such as barley and wheat. During this period, crops like rice enters its critical period of growing. 忙 means both grains and busy. It forecasts the farmers getting back to the busy farm work. When it comes to start of autumn, or 立秋, it announces the end of summer and the beginning of autumn. The summer is fading away, and people can feel the wind getting cool and see fogs in the morning sometimes. is also a season of harvest. Finally, the rice is to be harvested. From spring to winter, the landscape of China changes. So do the dishes on our dining table. We have particular treats for special occasions among the 24 solar terms. For example, in Beijing, to have a bite of spring is what we do on the date of start of spring, or Li Chun in Chinese. People believe having a bite of spring provides energy and a fresh start for New Year. Snack food stores like Daoxiangcun will also prepare spring rolls only for sale on that day. Also, from the start of spring, the night is shorter and the daytime is longer, and people are advised to sleep later and get up earlier to adapt to the nature. Around clear and bright, or Qingming in Chinese, the dessert sweet green rice ball, or Qingtuan, is in season. According to an ancient tradition, Chinese people were told not to light a kitchen fire on the day before Qingmei and could only eat prepared food such as Qingtuan and other pastries. Today, the habit of eating Qingtuan is still popular. When you see 夏至 or summer solstice in English on the calendar, the weather is getting hotter. Cold food, such as cold noodles with sesame sauce, which helps cooling down the heat in the body, is increasingly served on everyone's table. Then, after about 2 months, comes start of autumn, or Li Qiu. At this time, people in the north are prepared for the customary 贴秋膘, which means to eat tonic food like meat to regain some body fat lost in summer and regulate body functions. Winter solstice, or 冬至, is not only a solar term but also an important festival. People eat dumplings all over North China. There is a saying that eating dumplings prevents your ears from being frozen by the chilly wind. The 24 solar terms pass down ancient Chinese wisdom to generations after generations. During thousands of years, the connotation of 24 solar terms has formed an encyclopedia. For farmers, it is a straightforward guidebook on farming. For children and foodies, it is an ever-refreshing menu. For the elderly, it means a changing method of health preservation. And for every Chinese, it generates a mother's weather forecast channel that always instructs you when to put more clothes and eat seasonal dishes. The simplicity of 24 words contains knowledge, experience, and culture that will always be remembered, followed, and inherited.